All right, welcome back to your rugby for today. 3rd of July, round 9 in the Tasmanian Rugby Union, where we now finally are able to bring you Harlequins versus University in the men's Premiership division, and we're away. So a nice little run up there by Angus Wilding with the first ball, and Uni will look to recycle and go for a few phases up the field. Pregnell takes the hit up. Quins take him down easily.
Advantage, roll.
So a good run there from Jared Marbo, making some good metres for Uni. We can hear referee Craig Gardner on the mic today, who's taken the brave step of allowing us to hear all of his words and breaths. And Uni have got some space out wide now. Oh, good attempt to tackle. Awful attempt to tackle, actually. I've seen an injury to University already. Not held on to there. So Nathan Roy with a bustling run for Uni. And Uni are away down the sideline. Oh, great tackle coming over in defence there from Lani Fahoko. Taking Hamish McLean into touch, but in the background, looks like Polo Pua's taken a bit of an injury in his attempt to tackle. While we see this little break in play here, I'm going to welcome Georgia Stewart to the commentary. Welcome, Georgia.
Thank you.
Fresh from featuring in our stream of the women's matches earlier, Georgia's decided she's willing to give it a crack at giving us some commentary and some special comments. So thanks heaps.
No worries, it's good to be here.
Yeah.
It doesn't look great for the Harlequins player down there.
No, I think it's Polo, who's actually playing at fly half for these guys. So they're missing their regular fly half. Link Whitaker-Bowman today. I'm not sure where he is, but yeah, Polo, you could see as he tried to make a tackle and was fended off really nicely by Nathan Roy, and he went straight to ground and clustered that hamstring. He's just still in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
Not looking very happy at all. So a really positive start though for University. Georgia getting the ball around on the wing outside there.
Yeah, no, it was a good run from Hamish down the wing, but yeah, the cover defence from Harlequins coming in was really, really good. Nice to have Nathan Roy back in the side as well. He hasn't played for us all season. He's just come back for Josh's 100th game.
And you just mentioned it there. I was going to say is a particular event of importance, I suppose, for Josh today. Joshua May, playing in his 100th match for University, that he's sort of been here for around 5 or 6, probably his 6th season, I think. Maybe his 7th season. I think I read that he started here in 2015. So, yeah. So, and I haven't seen him play this year. Is he? I don't know. Has he actually played much rugby this year?
Josh.
Yeah, Josh. Yeah.
Wait for the sub, guys.
Yeah, no, he's been in most of the games. I think he was out for a bit of an injury for a while. But
yeah. Okay, last time we were down here, yeah, he was not playing, so good to see him out there too. I think in the red headgear at fullback.
Yeah, it's weird to spot him now.
Yeah.
He never used to play in headgear.
Day, yeah? On you too, yeah?
And in typical me fashion, I forgot to start the clock when the game started. We've really only probably had about a minute and a half of play.
Yeah.
And here comes the line out to Quins. So got a great view here of the line out. Quins drive forward with the maul. Need to get this ball out, but they're still moving forward. Halafanua now comes into the back looking. He's got his hands on the ball. Great maul here from Harlequins. They've marched that about 30 metres up the field now.
That's an awesome surge.
And Halafanua goes. Not sure why. They could have kept driving. Adeleo now with the ball. Goes wide. And finds Pua, who seems to have recovered. No, it was trying to work out who that was. The change now for Harlequins sees Cameron Ransley coming on in number 23 to... Not sure whether he's coming into fullback. No, he's come into the wing. So many changes for Harlequins in their back line after that.
Your whole line jumped in, stepped in, yeah.
So a good line out to University, and they spread it to their centres. Jensen Oh, there's not a lot of arms in that tackle there.
No arms.
And we've come to expect that from this guy. Havea, straight up, no attempt to actually grab the tackle there. Jensen really put his teammate in a precarious position there, though, by taking the line and just stopping. Bit of a hospital pass. And May will kick the ball to the sideline. Good kick. So just again trying to work out the changes in the back line here for Harlequins. So Havea was starting at fullback and he's now moved into outside centre. Pty Ltd, who was on the wing, has moved into fullback and Ransley's come onto the other wing. So a bit of a shuffle here. They've got a pretty monstrous centres combination out there, though, Georgia. Don't fancy running into any of those guys.
No.
All right, Harlequins.
Leave it now, Red, leave it, Red!
Harlequins win the line out there, so disappointing for Uni. Ball comes back. Kick hasn't found touch.
Good. Backwards.
Well covered by Pappen. And a good run from him. Runs into the contact of the big man, Jack Lockley.
Tackle now.
Finally gets to ground. Pregnell again just runs into some solid contact in there.
Tackle!
Oh, here he is, Matt Jensen. The wrong Jensen, Harry Jensen. Straight through and a brilliant try. He's so good with the ball in two hands, Harry. So good. Just sold that dummy. Hopefully our camera will focus in here and we'll be able to see what's going on.
Was that Roy who scored there?
I think it was Roy.
Yeah. Welcome back, Nathan Roy.
Let's go back and have another look.
Hey, mate, I'm not going to have you commentating. Yeah, I know. But your commentary at linehouse and stuff has got to stop, okay? No more.
Jensen, ball in two hands, sells the big dummy, and he just held up brilliantly there. As you see that man there, Nathan Roy, coming through. Such a good try that the camera couldn't cope.
It was great to see Uni stringing together some phases and really securing at the ruck as well.
Absolutely, and it was, yeah, I think Jensen actually taking that ball to the line at a bit more speed really was what worked in his favour there. The previous one, where he propped, put Roy into a dangerous position, but it comes all the way back here. Like, that was great contact there from Max Pappen, I think, running into the big Jack Lockley, but to have the strength to get to the ground and allow his team to take some more phases was really good. And in the background, you'll hear the conversion was good. So great start for Uni. They'll be pretty happy with that. As you can see, with this late start to this game, the sun's very low in the sky, so going to deal with some shadows and tricky camera work for Martin up on the roof here. Very hard for us to see out the window with the sun shining straight in our faces. But here we go. So Havea with the kick. So it actually looks like it was Talvelli who was the injured player before. Oh, ball not taken down there this time by Wilding? I think it's Gus. Marbo takes it into contact. Lockley with the high tackle, needs to be careful not to go too high in that situation. And Peters goes back to the short side, but there's nothing happening out there. So good solid defence here from Harlequins. Good support play by Uni. They're fine, except in this situation.
Counter's good, counter's good.
And ball's...
Fans, you're 6 on the ground. All right, they cleaned out, and that's what caused the collapse. It's a fair clean out, all right? Back you go, please.
Pregnell needs to stop arguing. This is something he needs to really get out of his game. He spends far too much time discussing with referees what he thinks the decision should have been, and it's not ever going to work in his favour. Something that he just needs to do in a different manner.
No.
That ball's landed straight on the top of the car. Never park in the front row.
No, never park in the front row. That bus is kind of handy over there too, protecting some of the cars behind it.
That's the UTAS portable classroom.
Ah, right. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Just stays here, though, most of the time.
Yeah, I think this is where it gets parked when it's not being used.
Yeah. All right, so Quinn's now with an attacking opportunity. However...
Stepping across. It's a free kick. It's a free kick. Stepping across. As per your warning.
Good discussion there from Gardner, letting them know exactly what was going on. Quinn's last week had a lot of questionable issues with their line-outs that they got away with. So I know there have been some discussion about this earlier today with some of the referees. I'm not sure if that kick's going to find touch. It's certainly high. No, just makes it over. So great kick there.
Just a short arm, yeah.
To get
inside 22, though, so
Uni out of that defensive zone, but
right.
Just a free
kick. As per the warning, you step straight across and up, right?
Free kick, so Quinns will get the line-out throw here.
Time's off. Sub. Time's off.
Substitution happening.
Time on.
Good line-out pressure from Uni, but easily won there. Great work from Outman. Pua takes it to the line. Great hit on him. Just in that second line of defence. Peters is always consistent in those defensive areas. He's a annoying player for oppositions around the ruck. As all good halfbacks should be. Oh, bounce there. And look, Pappen again. He's enjoying this roll out on the wing.
That fend's doing him really well today.
For sure. Something that'll work really well for him. He's got a good strong fend, obviously, and Harlequins don't tackle low. They'll always go high, so it's going to really help him out here. Oh, another high tackle. See, the assistant referee's got his flag out for that, and that's Havea coming in again there with the tackle over the head. We'll wait for the break in play and see what assistant referee has to say. And here he is, Peters with the break. He needs some support, though. And there it is, Pregnall. No one with him, though. Great pop-up. Wilding now with the bustling play. University with their tails up. Here they go. Peters needs to get it right and get it out there fast.
Advantage, offside.
Oh, no. The defence got out there, though.
We're back onside, 15.
Lucky.
Okay, so we've got the penalty here, but the assistant referee, Michael Evans, will want the attention of Gardner here.
Onside.
No, we're not going to go back all the way back to the high tackle. All right.
What are we doing, Zach? Taking the points.
And Josh May decides that we'll have a shot. So really great support play there. I thought when Peters got away that no one was with him, but Pregnall did an outstanding job to catch up to him. And then some really good work there to keep Harlequins on the back feet. And I think the points are a good idea here. Just the Bombers are coming. We can hear them overhead. And it's good.
It's a good kick.
So probably, to everyone's surprise, University have raced away to a quick lead.
Yeah, I think the strong start sort of rattled Harlequins a little bit.
Absolutely. I don't think they were expecting it. They're going to have to change their game plan, I think. There's really, really large side Harlequins. They've got a lot of big players out there. And Uni have been smart and pushed the ball around quickly. You know, they're going to take advantage of that. So we'll see what Harlequins can dig deep and find to try and get back on the scoreboard. And Daniel Newton now with the kick-off duty. It's not that common that your hooker's doing this, but he's got a great boot on him. Ball falls down there to Tauti, who dishes it off. Oh, and we're through. Oh. Must have been an obstruction.
Yeah, I've created the gap, all right? So
oh, dear. Unfortunate.
he's bumped into me. And I've created the gap.
Just watch that again. Gardner just getting in the way of the defender here. Who took this ball with the headgear?
I think that's Condi.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, shame he was away.
That was a good drive from him, yeah.
That's all right. Uni with possession will retain the ball here.
Bind. Set.
Probably expect them to maybe pass this ball through to Jensen for the kicking duties. I'm not sure whether I think he's probably got the better boot than Liam Tauti. But I do like the look of this University back line. If they can keep Havea in check if he gets an opportunity with the ball. They've got a good opportunity against this very top-heavy Harlequins team. Great scrum there from Harlequins, but Uni get it out and it's knocked on by Adeleo in the tackle. One of those sneaky plays there where he knew what he was doing. That was an intentional knock on, but he was making the tackle in inverted commas.
Knock on.
Be an interesting battle actually between Peters and Adeleo. They're both very experienced and very good top quality halfbacks. And they'll both be breathing down each other's necks all day. Peters now gets it around to the other side, so it gives him some breathing space. Tauti with the switch inside. Again, the high tackling there from Harlequins that we expect. And the ball's been turned over. Oh, got to be careful going off their feet now. I think that's Roy going off. Lots of space out here. May's got to make sure he takes Surveyor. He dishes off and finds his teammate in Philip Panisi out on the outside. I'm not sure if Panisi's all right there. Was that a head clash, I think?
Yeah.
Panisi's, no, he's okay. For a second there, I thought he might have been out.
Vonage, offside.
He's certainly slow to get back up. All right, so offside here, an advantage to Harlequins. Uni need to remain disciplined in their defence. Good faces from Harlequins. This is going to be their strength today. Oh, Halafanua with the kick. Who's he got outside there? Ransley.
Backwards off wide.
Oh, and there's the knock on.
Go on here, no advantage.
That's unlucky from Harlequins. He had a lot of space out on the outside there.
Yeah.
He did. Because,
Number 8 offside.
Well covered in the end by McLean to make sure that Ransley didn't have free. Just to have a look here. Ransley really had a good run at this ball. The ball actually just fell a little bit short. Who was that on the outside?
Points.
I think that was Fahoko. If he had been able to pick that ball up, he could well have been in. But good defence, good pressure from Uni. And Quins now. They're going to take a shot. Not a bad idea. They need to get on the board. So Havea with the kicking duties this time. Something that always I wonder with Harlequins. They've got quite a few kicking options, and they just mix around. They've got Daniel Newton kicking at the kickoff here. Havea, who's kicking this time. They'll just as likely have Halafanua or someone have a go at the next one. It's unusual to have so many different players kicking. And Havea with the kick now. Just taps it, nudges it, and it's over. So Harlequins on the board.
Before going about chat coming through, I'm not going to have your guys pleading every single ruck and every single scrum, all right? All across the park.
Great words from the referee there. Just talking to Zach Pregnell, the university captain. Doesn't want to hear the commentary and the pleading, as he said, from the players. It's something that you just need to tighten up on a little bit.
Yeah, they just need to play the whistle. Deal with it, move on.
And that's hard against the Harlequins team like this because they really tread a fine line. But great work over there. Gilding. I keep calling him Gilding. Sorry, Wilding. Angus Wilding. having a blinder of a game.
Good
Ian
drive.
Carter going higher then.
Good, well done.
Uni with some numbers out here. Ball comes wide. I'm not sure if that was where it needed to go, but well held on to. Roy comes into some battles here. And Jensen comes in and takes it. And McLean now with a bit of space. And look, no arms attempting that tackle again from Havea. It's just a disgusting blight on this game. I hate it. Really needs to just learn how to tackle properly.
Tackle now!
Great work from University to maintain possession. They'll come this way to Jensen. No, he doesn't want to go that way, but he's got Pregnell outside him. Manages to break through that tackle there from Carter, and we're so close to the line here.
Pick and go.
Yeah, Regan Drew this time. Just too high, though, Drew. They've got to get this ball out. University's got to come out now or they'll lose it. Very lucky there.
Side entry.
So lucky that ball was mauled and wasn't going to come out. Peters wants it. Going to go to the tap. They'll go to Marbo with this one. Or they might come this way to Mandala. Yeah, Marbo, he's good in this situation. Very good run. He's got to get to ground, though.
Tackle now, White!
Yeah, got to release, and Uni with another opportunity. So close to the line. Out to Towdy. And he hangs on. He's close now. Just too high. Needed to duck down and dive. Wasn't able to get underneath the tackle there of, I think that was Leah Tua just making that try save on the line. Oh, lucky Towdy again. I thought he might have dropped that. Oh, and here he is! Oh!
Time's off. Did you see anything at the base of that rock? No? Mikey, did you see anything at the base of that rock?
Just checking with assistant referees. Try. They weren't sure. We can see what happened though. We'll go back and have a look. That tackle from Leah too was a try saver there with Towdy coming, but just watch here whether Angus Peters knocks this ball. Not this ruck. It's moves a little bit further out, I think.
I think it's this one here. Yeah.
Yeah. Does he drop it? Oh, someone's hand on the ground.
Player who had,
it is too. Daniel Newton with his hand on the ground. But you said it. Good to see that man back on the field. And Nathan Roy with his second try. So University bringing their A game so far today and celebrating this man's 100th match for the club. And we like that kick too, so. University 17, Harlequins 3, sitting at halfway through the first half.
This is not how I expected the game to come out with, but it's good to see Uni really putting in the effort.
15 wide,
ball security's worked really well for them.
Yeah, that's been the really impressive part of their game, actually. Like, Harlequins put a lot of pressure at the ruck, but Uni have really maintained that, you know, just that simple play and ensuring that they're not losing the ball at the breakdown.
Absolutely. I think it all comes down to support players as well. They're engaged with it, they're ready, and they're anticipating when that player's going to go to ground. Yeah,
maybe this kick won't make 10 here. And, you know, maybe it's taking Uni to this point of the season to start to get these combinations to work. I mean, I've seen a couple of their games so far, and they've got very different structure in their back line. But maybe this is the structure, and this is the combinations that they want.
Yeah, at the moment it looks like a really winning combo.
Yeah, it does. It's impressive. Towdy, I like the way Towdy takes the ball to the line. I know I've seen him play in the centres before, and he's got a really good step on him, but he's just giving Harry Jensen a little bit more time by drawing a few players as he runs to the line and just giving Jensen some opportunities to make some good decisions there. And Nathan Roy has been very strong. All right, here we go, this side. Jensen again takes it to the line and finds May. Hangs on to it. No one wants him. He's going to get taken down from behind, though. Players need to get in the rail. Well taken there. Hit out of his hand before he could get to it. But we're going to go back and see a bit of, I think, something from here. I'll hit the replay, but we'll listen to the referee's voice.
All right, after the first one with no arms, we said no more. We've had one more late and no arms.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
No arms.
Okay. Get him off. Don't like that kind of stuff. Good refereeing. Made it very, very clear what the decision was. And a frustrated Harlequins side are really on the back foot, and University have got their tails up. So great run there from Josh May. Harlequins just need to settle down their backline defence. Instead of trying to go in and just smash the head off or smash players every single time, they've got to stop them. And these guys in the University backline have proven that they're not going to get in the way of that, and they're just going to hold onto the ball and dummy around. So Harlequins really have to change the way they play here, or they're going to find themselves 3 or 4 tries down very quickly.
Numbers.
And more mistakes by Harlequins. So the tap here for Uni, close to the line. And goes wide. This is where it's all going to happen. Jensen didn't quite have anyone with him. And the blind here is huge. Marbo's got to shovel it. Oh, nearly. May's over here. Oh, about a centimetre short. Peters should be able to just put this ball over the line without moving. No, he goes wide to Towdy. Loses a bit of ground here.
Turnover's good. Offside. Who's the offside? Who had it? Whereabouts?
So more offside. Harlequins need to be careful here. A lot of penalties.
Offside 15. Yep, you're on it.
Who are they going to go to? Marbo again. Yeah, he's got to start looking for a yellow card here again. Players not behind the line at the penalty. Yeah, keep it in the hands of Jensen. Oh, nearly got the pop off there, but
15.
Here we go.
Captain. Back you go. Captain. Who's captain?
I think he missed.
Right, have a deliberate knockdown, right?
All right, deliberate knockdown.
Right, it's a yellow card, number 15.
Oh,
no attempt to catch that ball.
That's a big blow for Harlequins.
Big blow for Harlequins, down to 13 men. We'll just watch it come back again on the replay here. Although Uni are just about to make a tap. Hopefully we'll get to see it. This ball comes out here, and yeah, never an attempt to actually catch that. He just stuck his hand out. So Uni, here we go, Marbo again. Oh, he gives it off to Mandala this time. 2 big boys there having a good run. Jensen again now coming into first receiver a fair bit, which is not bad. The flexibility here. Pregnell's great offload. And Pregnell's been playing really well. Really good support play.
Advantage, knock on, red. Timing was good. Timing was fine, just a knock on.
So good pressure there from University, but the defence was pretty solid. Aiden Wish-Wilson there from Harlequins getting up really quickly.
We've had 2 yellows, Zach, right? So you can...
I said before, Zach just needs to chill a little bit with his discussions with the referee. Quick look around the grounds at the moment. Scores I can see, Launceston versus Devonport Bulls. Launceston are up 14-5.
Fine!
Couple of 100 metres
Set.
Up the road. Taroona 17, Hobart Lions 0. And Peters has got some space here. Goes really wide to Jensen again. May with the ball, and he's over. And they'll be getting around him there in his 100th game. Exceptional play to get that ball wide. They knew where the gaps were. That's just smart play. The direction of Angus Peters in this situation here, he's just so smart, and they know that Harlequins with 2 players down are going to have some big holes. Come back and just replay that, Georgia. You can see it from here.
Yeah, that was great from Gus to really try and spread it wide. Awesome line from Josh, straight through.
Yeah, and the ball was just put into that hole between the defenders really nicely by Jensen. And again, I just like Harry Jensen running all the way to the line, and he just did it again. You can just go back and see here. He hits this ball at good pace, and he's passing it at pace. He's not stopping and propping, and it just draws all the defenders into him. And yeah, Josh May's line there was exceptional.
Well, I don't think they could have asked for a better start.
Absolutely not. We're now sitting at a big 21-point lead. Harlequins, what are they going to do here? They're going to play out the next 6 or 7 minutes with only 13 players. They've still got the players on the field out here to you know, to be damaging, but they're really struggling. University bench on the screen there. Coach Matt Jensen on the right-hand side, who I called with the big run up the field earlier. So, Pua with the kick here.
Nice and high and short.
Nice and high. Wilding, I got his name right this time.
Yeah.
Takes the ball and offloads. Pregnall has been really, really good today. He's been everywhere. It's just really good to see him playing top quality rugby.
Falling over.
Fortunately there, Wilding with that ball just rolled a bit and then it got shoveled back under his legs.
11 off feet.
No, we're looking at Pappen, I think, being penalised there for coming over the top. So Newton with...
It's just about gone into the boot of that car.
It was a nice little kick there.
Yeah.
He looks like very much like an Australian rules player. He's probably played as growing up. But the kick around the corner there with a nice little curve on it. And you're right, nearly landed in there. You see the look of the face.
Go leave it, it's not your job.
So defence for University. It's not something I've had to do much so far today. Very good line out there. And, oh, gee, Pregnall, well done. Really well done. There he is again.
He was just straight over.
Straight on that ball. Good strength. The first drive wasn't able to get his hands off the ball, so he's been rewarded. Certainly leading by his actions.
Yeah, just here.
So May to kick the ball out, and he goes the curve ball as well. Goes the banana. And Uni will have a line out. 10 metres from halfway.
It was unlucky for Harlequins there. They could have potentially used that for a good string of phases, but the support was just a bit slow.
Yeah, milking the clock would have been something that Harlequins could have benefited from for sure. So they're going to go wide again. Yep, Jensen into a hole, cuts over to McLean. He's got a paddock in front of him. Does he have the pace? No. Polo then with a fairly loose, high-ish tackle.
Good support over the top.
Good support.
Not going to penalise for the high tackle. No.
No, it might have just been lucky and missed the contact
Stay
on the
up there,
shoulder. So yeah, you can see just looking back on that one too. I think it's Roy comes over the top here, and his hands go to ground, and he seals off the ball.
Straight off his feet there.
And the kick doesn't find touch, but it finds Hamish McLean, and he finds Josh May running up into some space in the middle of the paddock, who gives it off to Peters. And here we go on the counter-attack. Roy has Pappen outside him. Great work there. And we've seen Pappen back inside to Roy. Does he have the pace? Leah Tua won't get him. And it's a rout here, University. The trifecta for that man.
That was phenomenal work from Pappen to fend off, stay on his feet, and have the stability to make that offload.
Absolutely. I saw him in a University College match last year playing at prop.
Yeah.
So he's, yeah, and you look at him, he's a stocky, solid guy. But this was just, again, like exploiting the weakness out here. Great work here. May to Peters. Cuts Towdy because that's where the space is. And Roy goes in, draws and feeds. Panisi unable to take him, but stays on his feet. Leah Tua nearly had Pappen. But again, the fend there just so strong. And under the posts. We'll give this man another opportunity to put some more points on. And he's had plenty of opportunities today. 100% with the boot so far. And it's good. Got to be happy as a Uni supporter, Georgia.
Yeah, no, you can't ask for a better start than that. And it's really nice to see the boys stringing together all the things that they've been focusing on at training. It looks like it's finally coming together here.
Absolutely is, and it's the smart play to exploit where the weaknesses are for Harlequins at the moment. It's going to be a challenge for them when they come back on, but I think, you know, once the Harlequins are back to 15, they're going to have to work out where they're going to find those weaknesses. But they did certainly, you know, highlighted some early on too.
Another great
and
kick.
Wilding with the attempt there, taken out in the air.
You didn't have the ball, you tackled him.
Outman says, no, what? I was going for the ball, but... But that's nice, polite discussion anyway.
Yeah.
Outman with his attempt to kind of jump into this ball here, as Gardner said, you just put your arms around him. It was a good attempt to make it look like he was trying to catch the ball, but all he did was catch Wilding. So. But it's all made better by saying sorry, sir.
Mate, just too many penalties sorted out. Yeah, it's on you. Yep.
So Clark, oh, crooked line out throw there. So Harlequins with the ball in hand for the first time in who knows how long. Great run there from Rokanakua. And now they'll look to the big hands of Jack Lockley running around the side. So good meters being made here by Harlequins. Adelao goes the short side. Outman now, but he meets Marbo and gets driven back in a good tackle. So Jared Marbo's played a good game today. He's really good to watch. Loves the attack. Oh, nice flick pass back around there from Farley.
New advantage, no roll, 11.
Pappin's no attempt to get out of there.
Got the advantage. No roll, 11. Advantage, not back 10, 5 and 2.
And now Harlequins with an opportunity to peg back some of this score. Penalty advantage for University players not getting back. And you can hear the shouting in the defence there of University. Oh, good there. Good work from Harlequins again there. Just continuity. But, oh, so close there. Pregnell had his hands on that, but driven off. Avia. Got to take him lower. And the ball goes astray. Leatua now.
Advantage knock on by Red. He won it and dropped it.
Good effort by Roy there, but he just knocked it forward. So
advantage high.
just a bit of bad luck there, really, to Pregnell with the tackle. I think he had him okay to start with. Carter now close to the line. He might be over.
New advantage, no roll.
Uni got to be careful now. There's a lot of penalties here. And, oh, held up there, I think, too.
Held up here.
Really good defence. Really good defence.
No roll.
Great to see Harlequins stringing those phases together, though.
Absolutely. That series of phases came from the other side of the halfway line, so that's really good work. Great run by Daniel Newton, but I didn't see who that was. I think it was Mandala who got underneath that.
Yeah, oh.
Oh, and again held up. Well done by Pregnell to stop that ball being put over the line. Gee, they're
roll out, Red.
holding up some attacking opportunities here. And the try comes eventually to Outman. So persistence from Harlequins finally sees them put one on the ground over the line. And just narrows that margin by a little bit, but they're frustrated Harlequins team. They had to work pretty hard there, so some good defensive efforts. See Pregnell on the ground there. He did a good job in defence, just preventing a couple of try opportunities, but too many.
Too many penalties strung together as well.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's something they'll need to be careful of now. If Harlequins get another opportunity down there, I'm sure there'll be a warning given. I think we had about 4 or 5 in a row. That whole series of phases was pretty much played under penalty advantage, so makes it makes it tricky for them. But I think, you know, pretty good discipline really to be able to, you know, keep them out on that line for so many times. Surveyor now with the kick, and it's just hooked that to the left. He's calling out, he wants it, but no good. So with, just heard referee Gardner say about 3.5 minutes to play. What's going to happen?
2 minutes, Josh.
2 minutes now. I'm kind of not a fan of the way the kick soaks up the clock. I'd like to see the clock stop while the kick happens. Wish Wilson with the ball this time. Yeah, bouncing, just managed to get onto it. And Hallequins now.
Good tackle, well done.
Yeah, Condi there, that's right. Condi just came in and, you know, enough pressure on Hallequins' shoulder to just topple him over the sideline. Oh, hands on that. So off red onto Quins, and now scrum advantage to Uni. Where are they going to go this time? Nice work. So those crashing in the centres there is good too.
Tackle now, Blue, how goes off?
Wish Wilson's got to let go. Gee, lucky to get away with that.
Yeah, he hung on for a bit long there. Marbo spinning.
Yeah, I love it. He's so good in contact. Like, he doesn't make it easy to be tackled. Really puts pressure on the defenders.
Tackle now!
Pregnell again, just sitting in that pocket. He's done a good job back there. Condi again, been busy in the last few minutes. And Uni keep pressing forward. Oh, the wide ball to Pappen here. He's seen some front rowers out in front of him, but oh, nice work there, Daniel Newton. And the kick downfield. Who's going to get there? Liam Towdy will be the first one.
They got some space out wide.
Yeah, we'll go to McLean. I don't think that was where that ball needed to go, though. They really wanted this out over the sideline. Unfortunately, Havea's gone off his feet, and the referee was looking the other way. I think he got some advice there from his assistant referee.
Entering player 17 straight off, right?
Gardner had just looked the other way to see what was happening when I think Havea actually went off his feet. A good kick there from Newton. Is that half time?
Yep, looks
like
like
I thought they kicked the penalty. Must have tapped it and kicked it. I wasn't sure. So, what a first half of rugby. I don't think there would have been many around the state sitting here expecting to see University up 31-8 at this point of the game. But a very, very convincing and impressive first half of rugby from University. Where do you think they've done well, Georgia?
I think the back line's been the deciding factor. They've been holding up the ball and offloading, running really good lines, and getting themselves over the try line.
Yeah, well, that's right, and that's the aim of the game. I think you look at that combination of Tauti and Jensen being fed really good, smart ball from Peters, and they've just really been able to outplay Harlequins everywhere. You know, and we talk about the back line, all the tries have been scored out there, but the support play from those forwards has just been unbelievable.
Yeah, the amount of phases they've been able to string together, getting that ball security, securing that ruck, means that the ball can come out not messy, and they can distribute it down the line really easily.
Absolutely. So we'll take a bit of a break here ourselves, and we'll be back shortly with the second half. And back for the second half. So, really surprise of the round so far. Maybe surprise of the season. University 31, Harlequins 8. And really wasn't until the last few minutes that Harlequins were able to put one try on the board. So it's been all Uni. 3 tries to Nathan Roy at outside centre. It's really been fed some fantastic ball by his inside backs, Liam Towdy and Harry Jensen. And the question here is, can University maintain their discipline, maintain the positive play that they've showed in the first half and finish this game off in the way that they've started? Daniel Newton with the kick right towards our van. Makes touch just in front of us. Great view in the line out.
That was way too late to call.
Pregnell's got some more words to say to the referee.
Yeah. Always.
Always vocal.
So, waiting for the ball, which was only about 20 metres away, but Colo was in no rush to go and get it. And line out throw is one. So Pregnell gets up, ball comes down and Clark manages to get it, and Pappen wants to have a run again. Good strong run, a nice low body weight. Just going a little bit sideways, but great support play.
Backwards.
And comes down to Peters. Oh, just left behind by Jensen. I think his eyes lit up there. Harry, he burst onto that ball. He saw a gap in front of him.
And then forgot about that. I need the ball before I can go.
That's right. I think he ran too fast, so the pass ended up behind him. But you just watch. Here it comes. Oh, no.
Oh.
Yeah, he was just, pass was a little bit high.
Yeah.
But he was on the move.
Coach!
Showing their intentions, though. Okay, Harlequins. They need something. Got this big back line out here. So Halafanua dribbles the ball along. No one can catch it. Havea finally gets it and runs around. This is where he's just likely to score. Runs over the top of Clark. No, not Clark. Condi, who's down in back play. Finally, they get him.
That was a great, strong run.
That was a very good run. A good tackle in there from, is it Marbo under there to take Lockley and drive him back. Havea's getting now involved. He wants to win this game. He wants to make this difference reduced dramatically. So he's going to be getting involved a lot.
Tackle now, Red.
Carter with a good run. And Harlequins on the rampage.
3 offside.
Uni need to make sure their discipline's good here. Adeleo goes for a bit of a
Roll
run.
out, Red. No, Red. Hands out.
Be the only halfback in Tasmanian rugby wearing a front rower's jersey. And he's a cracker of a halfback as well. And Havea coming into first receiver here. Needs to...
No, Red, leave it.
Yeah, Red needs to let him go. That's number 19 there. Richard Simmons, I think, needed to...
Number 3, offside.
Just
Needed
needed
to
to roll
release.
out of that tackle and
Yeah.
let the second person come in and make that steal.
Yeah, interesting that the penalty comes back to the earlier one, so not penalised for that. I thought he didn't release the player when he kind of tried to get to his feet.
Play the 5. You got the front fill, yeah.
So,
Line, yeah.
attacking pressure now for Harlequins. 4 minutes into the first half. Uni on the back foot now. Some
On the
really
line,
good
Red.
defensive
Both feet.
structures towards the end of the last half. They need to maintain those. And
Bounced off the
Knock on
head.
one.
the
Square on the
Falcon
head.
there falls into the
No,
hands
it's
of
good,
Regan
there's
Drew.
enough one.
Here it
Here,
is
guys.
again. Whose head did it come off? Jack Lockley, I
Played out,
think.
so it's still knock on, right? Played out, so it's still knock
Just off Lockley's head.
on. Touch multiple, baby.
That'll be one for the blooper reel later.
Yeah. Just the lift went a little bit early, I think, and so and the high throw went over the top. Peter's directing. He's very good at this.
Set.
He wants the ball away from Adelaio's pressure. He wants it on the other side. There it is. Comes back. May takes it. And a nice clearing kick. So the exit finds touch. And the chase of McLean out there makes sure that Ransley's unable to play on quickly.
Outside.
So Harlequins with the line out here after the ball bouncing off there. We go to the front this time. Really good driving tackle there from Pregnall. And Harlequins again. Just need to keep the ball in tight here is where they've done well. Newton with his head down. And Farley looks for his backs. So Pua takes it. Towdy just got up way too fast on the outside of Pua and gave him a big hole back inside.
Advantage, 3 off, 6 offside.
McLean, oh, the pass from Halafanua. What the? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Was that through the legs?
I think
Cameron Ransley. Cameron Ransley running onto that. The timing was perfect.
Little, yep.
Oh, around the back. Unbelievable.
That's awesome stuff. He looks pretty surprised. He's just
This man here, yeah, lies, Rockanakua. Spit it out, Deon. Yeah, with a bit of a limp on the way back there. But what a try. The big man, the big captain of Harlequins, Colo Halafanua with the flick back pass. Say some good talk in there from Ransley, who obviously called to him so that he knew that he was there because he was not looking. And Ransley just able to put that ball over. Be pretty sure that Cameron's parents will be watching somewhere. They run the canteen down at Rugby Park, so they'll be happy to see Cam get over the try. Kick's no good there though for Havia. So Harlequins with first blood in the second half.
Yeah, something might be starting to stir here.
Oh, I think we're in for a good one, Georgia. I think this is going to be a great second half. As the sun sort of sets, just see the last rays shining up on the mountain over there. And now the mistakes. So
yeah, Uni just need to maintain their discipline.
Scrum.
That's right, hand the ball back to Harlequins now, who've got their tails up. Still a long way for them to go, but they definitely have the manpower to do it. See right out in the background there, Cameron Ransley, try scorer, just came on pretty early in the first half, Cameron, when teammate Lani Fahoko, I think, was injured in a tackle. Great view here. The scrum. Adelaide, the number 3 with the ball in his hands.
Bind. Set.
And Harlequins. Straight back to Halafanua, and he's away on the short side. Leatua with the ball. No one in front of him, and he goes forward.
Oh, that's a shame.
Just a bit of miscommunication there. Avea not very happy. Oh, dear. He's an angry man. I wouldn't want to be standing in front of him next time he gets the ball.
Was I too fast on that one, guys? No. Was I too fast? No, I just thought it was too fast.
I like how Gardner's asking for feedback from the scrum.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Staying, like, you know, and most of our referees are doing an awesome job with that. I've commented on this over the last few times when we get them mic'd up. The relationship that they create with the teams is really good.
Yep.
And that's all part of it. Yeah, making sure that they're happy with the way you're doing things as well makes for much easier game to referee. So Uni go to the backs again. In the hands of this man. Looks inside.
Oh,
Finally taken.
Just not linking up there.
No, allowed the dummy. Peters then looks for May, who goes with a chip through. Leatua was back there easily to cover that, though.
He's going to send it back.
And he sends it back.
Sends it back right out the sideline.
Not a lot of interest on it, though. Really got caught, I think, with numbers down on this side, Uni, and maybe the kick along the ground towards the corner might have worked a little bit better. So Uni, though, with the line out in their attacking half. 30 metres out. So go to Pregnell at the front. Not able to get there, though, and Outman covers it. Pregnell's having a bit of an argument back there with Mandala over that. Wasn't very happy with the lift, but need to keep it positive. And now Quinn's with the ball. Just making a couple of metres here and there. Lockley this time. Driven back beautifully in the tackle. And then the pass comes, and let's go. Oh dear. Got to be careful in that situation. And lots of space here. Havea. Pappin's got him covered for pace, but can he grab him? Oh! Really well held onto by Havea. And great pressure from Pappin. And Havea's on.
Fantastic work from Uni.
And you can hear the Uni supporters there. Havea's not happy about that. He doesn't like being beaten. He just went for the pass back. Oh, it was a fantastic run. Look at the goose step on there. Gets around May. Pappin has him for pace and just holds him up. Havea decides to go for the pass and it sticks to his hand, but he manages to catch it. And then May's all over him. Havea tried to get back to his feet, but unable to.
Sub-red.
And he gets up from this and he wasn't very happy. But that's just what I call being a sore loser. He had nothing to, no reason to shove there. He was just beaten. No one was doing anything on the bottom of that he needed to worry about. But it was an exceptional run. What a run.
Oh, his footwork's amazing.
He is just an amazing athlete. Absolutely amazing. Ball tapped down now. Uni will come to the short ball here. Good ball. Towdy just stopping a little bit. Yeah, Havea here needs to just settle down. High tackle there on Roy. It was a high tackle. Craig Gardner says there was nothing in it, but there was definitely a high tackle in it.
Did you see anything, Mike? Is it worth a penalty?
Yeah, the high tackle is worth a penalty. We can't hear the assistant referee, but you can hear Gardner talking with him.
Got to talk to me, mate. Got to talk to me.
Stood up, both ready to shove, and then 15 white, strike for the open part.
Oh, here we go. Might we'll call this a red card.
I haven't seen it, so that's all I needed. So tell me what you've seen.
Come all the way back to here. Yeah, the tackle's high on the chin and then grabs him and then shoves him in the throat. Oh, yeah.
So it's gone back and forth to the play. The worst defence is after the play out.
If he goes a yellow card here, this will be the second one and it'll be red. So.
Okay, so it's just a yellow card to the right. 15. That's the second yellow card. 15.
Good discussion there. Really well talked out by Gardner. Okay. I think he's going to get done for a push to the throat, but the tackle was high in the first place. Roy did a good job to not enter into anything with that, but it was a high tackle. He grabbed him high in the end and shoved him. And now he's going to be off for the rest of the game.
That's a huge loss to Harlequins.
Yep.
He had a better view, so. Okay.
Oh, we've just lost our mic.
Yep, there's the yellow card.
Oh, look at him. You can't walk over there. Get him off. So, now Colo has come off the field. He needs to stay away from this crowd. Colo Halafanua has walked off the field and threatened to strike a member sitting on the sideline who was yelling at him. I think that Gardner needs to look very carefully what to do here. What do you do when the captain of one team walks off the field and threatens to punch a member of on the sideline? In itself could be a red card.
That's disgusting behaviour.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what the people on the sideline are saying. You just play the game.
That's right. And I don't think you should let him stay on the field.
No, I agree.
Unfortunately, we've lost our feed to the referee's mic. I fail to see how I can leave him on the field still. Well, just hear Gardner saying wants to take the heat out of the game because Harlequins are losing it, but that was one of the most disgusting displays of sportsmanship that I've seen from a player in rugby in Tasmania in a very long time, to walk off and actually make a fake punch at the face of a man sitting on the ground on the sideline.
I've never seen it.
And I think Colo's called to sub himself off here, which I think is a good idea.
I mean, it's one thing to have a bit of a biff on the field, but it's horrible to then go and involve the sideline, the spectators.
Right, and
Sub.
so University 31, Harlequins 13. A long break in play there, so we'll certainly play well beyond the 40-minute mark if the players can contain themselves and behave for long enough to let the game finish. But we've seen it all today, so just to recap, Talai Havea, 2 yellow cards, which turned into becomes an automatic send-off. And then in the ensuing discussions, captain of the Harlequins team threatened a member of the public. And rugby's going to play on though, so Harlequins down to 14 men for the rest of the game. And it's going to make it difficult for them. And the captain has subbed off too after that, which is a good move from him. He needed to calm down. Whether he comes back on or not later, that will be up to his sideline, his coach. But Quins now, they need to recover. What have they got? Their main strike weapons now gone. Going to have to look for something in their combination to peg back this 18-point lead. And a nice scrum there from University. See Ashton Reid has come on into the front row for Harlequins, into the hooker position. It's a great young player who's really developed well this year. He's very exciting. I love watching him with the ball in hand. He's a really great runner. So some attacking play here, and Pua finds a big gap. Towdy unable to get to him, and then steps May, finds Ransley, got Leatua outside him. Panisi's on the outside still. Leatua goes back inside, fends, but Pregnell manages to hang on to the jersey and take him to ground.
Good from Zach over the ball there.
Yeah, good pressure. One man in the ruck there, making a lot of the Harlequins players commit. But a bit of confusion there. Got a release. Player not releasing. Regan Drew there needs to release in the tackle. So ground now has come on. That was the substitution for Pua. Sorry, for Halafanua when he came off. Right, Harlequins need to settle now, because they're doing well. This is where they've been dangerous, is just making phases. So Rokanakua taking a good hit up. And Adeleo goes quick. Gives a great ball off there to Jack Lockley, who's been a really, really potent player with the ball in hand so far for Harlequins. So see where he's going. Oh, and Outman goes for the quick pickup, but can't get it. So disappointment for Harlequins, but again, just phases, keeping the ball in hand, and look how far they've come.
Yeah, exactly.
And these phases started about 60 seconds ago, and were back in their own defensive half when they started. So this is where they really need to just keep hold of the ball, keep working their way towards the try line, and that's where they'll score.
No, let's go. We're not dirty. Coach! Yep, it's on me. It's on me. Coach! Fine! Come on, boys. Boys, they're good scrums, all right? So far, all right? Just early. Yeah. Watch that early set, all right? Coach!
Quite a different game here now. You don't really pick it up on the camera, but it is quite dark outside, so the lights are on. The players playing on the light. Makes for quite a different game. The duels start to kick in. Oh, good scrum here. Red really recovered from that. So it was good. Oh, nice tap there. Well done by Newton. Oh, he's offside. Bad luck. Oh, here we go. Just settle down. No need. Good work, Scott. I'm just going to praise Scott Newton there in the number 2 for walking away from that. That was really good. He doesn't want to go back into it. He did the right thing there to walk away, and that's really good. That's what they need right now. Nothing really happened in that.
Offside, never back onside.
So it's getting heated. And the long whistle blow here. You're a dog, yeah, unfortunately.
That is disastrous for Harlequins, but at the same time, they really need to contain their
Guys,
aggression.
time's off.
Yep.
Time's off.
Love the claim there from the player who was given the yellow card that he,
I know,
Okay,
sorry.
when he's already spoken to me multiple times this match, right? Everything is just...
Because that one, he was actually facing away from you and he was talking to the red.
I'm that close to calling this match.
I know, Sam, I told you that. And I'm hoping him and Dawn settles it more.
Yep.
But I just wanted to know that on that one, he was actually facing away me and the guy that he thought had
I reckon there'll be a few
I
people
appreciate
having
that,
a
but
look
anything
at
after that...
these incidents in the coming days.
yeah, I think yes, Harlequins, yeah, that club will have a bit to answer to. And you can hear Outman trying to explain that.
Guys, time is off.
If you're saying abusive things about a referee, it's still not okay. Whether Gardner has misinterpreted what was said or not, as you could hear, he said quite clearly there that he's had issues with Newton already. And Newton had actually done a good job to not get involved in that. I thought that he was going to walk away from that little scuffle, you know, and be able to hold his head high in that situation by making sure that, you know, he didn't let his team down. But in the end, disappointingly, he's got 10 minutes, I think, on the bench. Or was he even just given a red? I don't think it was a red.
I thought he was given a red card.
I think it was red.
Happy?
So line out win.
No hands, red.
And you also heard Gardner say he's very close to just calling the game off. If Harlequins can't
No
settle and
red.
behave themselves, then that's it. Oh dear. Had the right idea there. So Fahoko just couldn't take that.
Tackle now, when knee hits the ground, tackle!
Need to release. I don't know that his knee did hit the ground, but that was the call from the referee. So now Uni very close to the line and with a two-man. Oh, well done by Cameron Ransley. Really well done by Ransley there to stop May. That pass was a bit high. Not sure what happened at the bottom down there.
Yeah.
Leah Tua. Just have a bit of a break. Not sure what happened to Leah Tua. Oh, head clash.
Oh.
Roy with the top of his head to the nose on Leah Tua. Hope he's okay. Still down in back play.
It was nice to see May there going up to, I think, was it Ransley?
Yeah.
Giving him a high five.
Yeah, right.
That was a really good job. Well done.
It was great defence. Put his body on the line.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just straight, put it straight in front of him. He got cleaned up too, Cameron.
Yeah, he was massaging his face after that one. Probably hurt a bit.
Yeah. You'll see it here. Ransley did a great job to put his head down, put his body right in front. And in the end, May actually collided straight on, head on while he jumped to get the ball. But it meant that May wasn't able to catch that. So.
No, that's broken.
Oh, you heard hear the words there? Broken nose by the sound of it, I think. So the woes continue for Harlequins. Pty Ltd out there who's copped the head to the nose, and apparently it's now wider than it was before.
Oh, no.
Poor bloke, head down. Feel sorry for him. He's played pretty well. Shuffled positions a bit, and
I don't know how many more hits they can take to their side.
yeah, down to 13 players. And now Leah Tua going off, so I'm not sure who's replaced him. I can't really see in the dark. Well done at the back there by Pregnell to keep that in, and Gardner's called it out, but Tauti with a bit of space goes over the top there again, dropped. Who is Finey out there has had a couple of unlucky ones.
All right, scrum white. No, advantage, overlap.
Bad luck.
It was just a knock on.
All right, come on, Quins, let's go. What do you got down here in defence? Who's going to run the length of the field and put 5 points on? Really is. Dark has kicked in now for the spectators, so it's very hard to see who the players are down at the far end of the field.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
So, Quins.
Good hold in the scrum there.
Yeah, great work. Oh, the pass is not great, though. And here we go. Uni might have a good chance to steal this. Oh, nearly just came around and knocked it on. Simmons there had a good crack at it. You can see he gives his arm a slap. He knew he had a chance.
And the guy was not holding on to it, he just dropped it. 18 minutes.
18 minutes, you heard it. So we're going to play a long way beyond the 40-minute mark on our clock. Peter's there directing the defence of the back line.
He's so good at that, checking around to see what everyone on the team is doing.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just so important in that defensive situation there that the link between your backs and forwards is communicating well. Absolutely. All right, here we go.
Good
nice tackle out there. Brancher. Got to give props to Brancher, who's has been one of our prime referees over the last few years, now getting back into playing.
Yeah, absolutely. I was sad to lose him from the refereeing squad because we always loved having him referee the women's sevens.
Yes.
But it's great to see him out there enjoying himself with the guys.
And here's Jason Turnbridge on the field now.
17, offside.
Offside, discipline. There he is. Oh, the shake of the head from Brancher.
Yeah.
Who, me, sir? Never. And I reckon the games around the state have finished other than ours here today. So Launceston 26 defeated the Bulls 22 up at Devonport. Taroona 22 defeated Hobart 10, so that's a close game. And Burnie 45 walloped the Stags 10. So just finishing off this game here with the score currently at 31-13 to wrap up the men's matches for this competition. There was, I think, a Division 2 match earlier today as well. No, maybe not.
Advantage offside.
Oh yeah, Easts.
Early, 18.
Easts were beaten 68-17 by Quins. Anyway, back into it. Fahoko there with a good run. And Quins trying to resurrect this match. 18 points behind, 2 men down. And look at the big fellas out there go.
Good dummy there.
Great hands. Their ball skills are really good. They do. You see them at training doing a lot of playing of touch. And yeah, a lot of throwing the ball around. So they get a lot of practice in this. Outman now, well tackled there by Simmons.
Now, tackle!
Turnbridge coming in there to help out. And here we go. Rockinakua, oh, hangs on, what a step. Beautiful, where's the support? Ashton Reed with him. Great work.
Oh, a little bubble.
Yeah, little bubble. Well done by Carter to hang on to that. Now the ball comes wide. Oh, and we're away.
Uni collided with each other.
Look at the pop pass there. Is that going to hit? Yes, Panisi, has he got the pace? He has, I think. Gets around May and scores. Exciting phases from Harlequins. They have not had that all day. Just that support play in the back line was absolutely first class. So the hunger's there. Quins, 13 men to 15, managed to find some points. Just all-round great play, great individual efforts, but the team play here was just excellent. Carter with the bobble ball there. This man here makes a great pass, and then here he is. Fahoko, he's the one who's turned it up. He's clicked it up a notch, and that pass there, and that pass there, just to find the space.
Awesome
and I think you looked at Pappen there, and Roy kind of slowed down, thinking that May might have had him covered, but Panisi was just able to put on an extra metre of pace there to get around the outside. So well done, Harlequins.
Still got something.
Still got something and still got time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Talking about another 15 minutes of play. Newton, I've seen him kick from here with kick conversions from here before. Gee, it's a good kick. Just to the left.
Not quite. Unlucky.
31,
All right.
18. Downward.
Just, yes, you can hear the discussion. I think that was Daniel Newton just checking the score with Gardner. So a happy University bench over there, but we'll see what happens if Harlequins can put on another try soon.
15,
It'll
14,
make it
you're up
very
by
interesting.
It will be very interesting.
13. You're up by 13.
Uni have had a couple of opportunities to get around the outside, but unfortunately Viney a couple of times has just missed. That was a great chase there. Wilding, great jump, just unable to knock that backwards. Brancher cops a Daniel Newton chest to the face on the ground there. Need to replay that again. Just might even go in slow motion. Ready? Here we go.
Straight over.
Here it comes.
Boom.
And boom. It's not happy. Nothing in it though. So the knock on from Angus Wilding off the kickoff there. It was a great effort to get to that. He's played really well today. Going to look for Hoko out here again. I think he's been the one who's been dangerous. Pua finds Panisi, the try scorer, inside him.
No red. Good.
And Pregnall attempts to get that ball. He's been pretty big nuisance to Harlequins over the top of the ball at the ruck today, Pregnell. He's done a really good job. Trying to get that ball around the big body down there of Ian Carter, but that's not going to happen. Sorry, Jack Lockley, that one.
Oh, Pregnell is not happy with that clear out.
Yeah, it was a little bit over his shoulder, but I think it was just the twist. He'll be back up, I reckon. No, he's still there, not happy.
No.
So Harlequins just maintaining possession.
Now the penalties are starting to
down,
come.
guys. He's in a lot of pain, right? So got the penalty offside.
Yeah, you can see the temperatures dropped and the condensation coming out of the heavy breaths of Zach Pregnell.
Ball came out, but two players both going for the ball on the ground. It's fine, it's open play. Yeah. Ball wasn't in the ruck. You're up by 30.
It's back here, you can see Daniel Newton comes over, just rolls him. No, I don't think, that doesn't look like there's certainly Newton just grabbed him around the chest, which was acceptable. Not sure what.
Might have just been a really awkward twist.
Yeah, certainly that twist. He's a very strong player, is Daniel, so Zach will be all right. Or is he going to leave the field?
Far too many offsides. Right next offside's going to go ahead. We're laying advantage for 2 there. You can have a chat. Right next offside's going to go.
You just need to maintain their discipline here.
They do, yes.
Otherwise, we'll be seeing more people in the bin.
It's on me, right?
You can get the clock there. Shows 36 minutes 50, but we've probably got 10 minutes to play, I reckon. There've been quite a few stoppages. Big kick there from Newton. And that puts Harlequins well into attack.
Always keep tight on those red offsides, right, and give me a number.
A try here, converted, and they're 6 points behind. It's so dark.
It's really hard to see.
The camera's fantastic. What you guys can see while you're watching this stream is going to be great. Brancher at the back, pops it back to Peters though, and Towdy takes it. Have they got the numbers out wide? High tackle, well done by Roy. That one's a bit high. And no, they come away with it though. Reed lucky to get away with that high tackle.
Advantage offside.
So Turnbridge there, I think offside out wide. Good stepping, good evasive running from Viney. He hasn't had a lot of opportunity as yet since he's come on. And now Pregnell, that man who was so injured just before, comes back up with the ball and drives forward. Peters runs into some good tackling, but we're going to come back.
Pregnell down again, is he? Yep.
No advantage offside.
He's thrown his all into the game today, has Zach, and he's going to be very tired. It's a long game.
6 offside.
It has been made extra long by the late start.
Yeah, that's true actually too. Yeah, very late start. We started a bit after 3:30 instead of 3 o'clock due to an injury in one of the women's games much earlier in the day. Waiting for an ambulance to get here, so that caused the delay as well. So we're now sitting on the just after 5 p.m. with eight or so minutes to go. Hopefully we might hear Gardner give another update on the score, on the time. University get out of their defensive zone. Can breathe a little bit. Clark throwing the ball in here. He's been good today. Throw not so good. Brancher nearly manages to steal it, but taken by Adeleo, who gives it back to Newton, runs around one of his own players, steps back inside. Harlequins have just got a bit of a sniff here. You can see they've upped the ante. Pressure's on. Some of their subs have come on. Oh dear. Rockinakua there, not able to take that ball. I do love the old, you can hear someone in the background there saying, what about old mate coming off his feet? I do love that that title to anyone whose name you don't know.
Old mate.
Old mate. Do you guys use it in yours when you're talking about the opposition? I've got old mate.
No, I don't think old mate comes up, but it's more just I've got that one.
That one. I've got her.
One. Yeah, I've got her.
Set.
I always used to pick some attribute of the person and make sure that, you know, I called it out so it got their attention. I've got the beard.
Hold 13,
I've got the guy with the
advantage,
funny
offside,
socks.
13.
So advantage offside 13 here. We heard that would be Nathan Roy in front of the kicker.
Again. Yeah, we're still at 8 minutes. There's a lot of stoppages. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Roy miles in front of the kicker.
Yeah, just there.
There he is. He runs the dummy line on here. Makes a bit of connection. And here he goes, just straight ahead. Needs to stop and wait to be put onside.
I think Gardner just said we've got 8 minutes plus stoppages as well to play.
Wow, 8+ stoppages.
Long time left.
We've had a lot of stoppages.
Yeah.
And that man there on the screen, Daniel Newton, thanks Martin for getting him back down there. He's been really good. He's shown really good leadership in this game. The game's hotted up a few times. He's been involved, but his kicking has just been really good. You know, for a guy who's playing in the front row, it's unusual to see someone take all the kicking duties. He's been excellent. And some good support play around there from May. He gets outside Turnbridge, but not around for Hoko. But does a good job here. Now, Polo Pua coming in what's seemingly offside there. Didn't think that ball looked like it was out. But
No.
manages to bustle the, I think Peter's over the sideline.
Well, I think, yeah, Gus stopped. I think he thought that was almost certainly offside.
And the lineouts now just falling, the wheels are falling off a little bit there.
Early. You win early first.
So Uni, though, in this case,
Just here.
called for jumping first in the lineouts. Wins with another opportunity. They've been successful when they've kept the ball in hand from here.
Roll out.
And here they go. So go to the open side, and we've got offside play. So discipline from Uni. We might see someone go to the bin here.
12.
There was definitely a warning earlier.
Oh, sorry.
And
no, time's up.
not a blue card. Get the right colour out.
Offside, right, you already had a team
Offside,
right.
repeated.
Offside.
Oh, that is a shame for Harry.
So he's played well today, but discipline now has slipped. So that creates a bit more balance. Harlequins.
He's an outside back. He's out of the play. Let's go. Yep.
Harlequins with 13 on the field. Uni now with 14.
Just over 4.
You think if Harlequins can get one from here, then it's almost anyone's game.
Absolutely. They'll want the conversion, though.
Yeah,
This
absolutely.
5 points doesn't get them within striking range.
Time's off, guys. Time's off. He's waiting for a sub.
So the sub from over in the
Time's
in the dark. I have no idea who's subbed on. We can see Cameron Ransley's going off in backfield after I saw earlier. Yeah, in the tackle he just twisted Paul. I think he was in the tackle. Might have had the ball actually. He just got twisted underneath. So I think it's important for Harlequins here to push this ball around and try and score closer to the post. Newton has the potential to kick from out wide, but they really need this conversion to make it a 6-point ball game. Oh, and look, here we go. Pua through the gap. Oh, look at the space out here for the big fellas. And who did I just call before as leading from the front? Daniel Newton, and he's over. Great game from Daniel. And he's got to make this kick happen to put his team within a converted try.
3.5.
And 3.5 minutes was the call there.
He has had an outstanding game. That was awesome to see.
Yep. absolutely. He's just so impressed with Daniel today.
And to keep his head up, keep the team going despite all the setbacks that they've had.
Yep, that's right. With yellow cards and red cards and
a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah. So, no, really, really impressed with him today. And I'll tell you what, if he kicks this, I'd almost back Quins in.
They've got the run on them.
He needs to be quick, though. When we talk about 3.5 minutes, but if he takes his full 90 seconds here, there's only 2 minutes of play. So, but he needs this for them to have a chance. At 8 points behind. Oh, and look at the kick.
It's a good kick.
He's done it. Oh, my.
Exceptional stuff.
Am I really miscounting? Have I missed the score here really badly?
I don't know.
What is happening in front of us? I think I put the last score onto the wrong team. I'll just adjust it. I'm pretty sure that we're actually looking at a different score to what you can see. 31-25.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Yes, 31-25 is the score. So I've actually had it right in my head, but just not on the scoreboard. No. And here come Quins. Turnbridge with the ball.
They've got the fire now. They're surging ahead.
Car's a good option for the deep kick. It's a long way to go. Turnbridge needs to get that ball back. Just manages to. Great view there of Daniel Newton. And they really just need to maintain possession here. Oh, the ball dropped there. I don't think it was spotted and not released. Pregnell, he's just been a beast over the top of the ball today, and you can see him there. Everyone calm down. Now is when you need to take your time. It's going to take a shot. That's actually not a bad idea.
Soak up the minutes.
Soak up some time. And if this goes over, 9-point lead. Oh, University needs some breathing here.
They do. They can't be long left.
No, it's going to be close. And I think that was all just good decision making there from Pregnell too, to ask how long to go, what's happening, what do we do. May can take his full minute and a half here with the kick, and I think we might see the end of the game. If he misses, ball needs to go out. So he just needs to make sure he kicks it far enough.
Is that how long they're allowed? A minute and a half off?
Yeah, normally, yeah, 90 seconds to make your kick.
Yeah.
I don't know if referees ever actually really pay close enough attention to it. I'm not sure. Yeah, but certainly they should be checking. And the kick's gone wide and not out. So Quins with an opportunity. And the pass. Turnbridge has been great since he's come on. He'll just hold on to it here. He doesn't want to throw it. Good.
That's good decision making from him.
Yeah, they just need to make sure they maintain possession. They've done so well when they've held on to the ball. Ground this time. Oh, great run. Just making metres. This is what they need.
Oh,
and ripped out somehow. Ripped out by Uni, and the end. So in a famous victory down here in Joshua May's 100th game, Uni hang on to a strong finishing Harlequins team in a very controversial match that I'm sure is going to be talked about all week.
I reckon there might be a few emails sent around.
But everything about this game started strangely. We started late due to an injury beforehand. Uni just accelerated to a big lead in the first half, and then numbers of cards coming out for Harlequins in the second half saw them a few men down on a number of occasions. Controversial behaviour from players from the Harlequins side in relation to the crowd. Referee needing to get the whole game to calm down. That man there on your screen really leading Harlequins to a very, very close finish, almost getting the game back, but finally, right at the end, in the dark, Uni hang on to a 31-25 lead. So brilliant. Thanks so much for your time today, Georgia. It's been great having you here.
Oh, it's been really good to come in and see what it's all like.
Yep, you're welcome anytime. So, yeah, but it's been great having you, great having your voice in here and your thoughts, particularly your knowledge of the team. and we'll call it quits there. Late night to get home. But congratulations, University, on a great game. And
there he goes.
Just watch. We'll watch Josh Chad off there.
I think Pregnall holding him up that shoulder must be feeling all right now.
Yeah, he'll be fine. The win, he won't feel anything now.
No, absolutely not.
All right, great game, exciting fit.